Oh boy, we are back at it, and I left Riku in a stomach for like 2 weeks. I'm sure he'll be fine. We open up the gate.
We talked about that. He's been dissolved. Sora is now the only playable character.
I mean, it would get rid of the drop system, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They really didn't have to pull the drop system like that. They could have just made it 2 different playable characters, like in Birth by Sleep.
Drop system could have just been a story thing and not something actually happening.
Yeah, like, if it happens at certain points, I would accept that.
Heck, they could have even had it so that both characters didn't need to go through the same worlds. One world could have gone to Sora, one world could have gone to Riku.
See, that would have been a nice way to, like, differentiate, because they don't really play all that differently.
Yeah, the only differences are in their special abilities, and you only really use their special abilities during bosses.
Okay, this is where, Repliku was, right? I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah.
Yes, and I still can't believe you figured out it was Repliku immediately.
Dude, they literally gave us a little flashback summary of Chain of Memories immediately after. If it was a different...
They did that for every game so far. Like, every few minutes they're giving flashback summaries of every game that's come before it.
Yeah, but... Ah, frick! I wasn't expecting stomach acid.
You're going to be digested.
You know, I was making jokes about Riku being digested. I didn't realize that was an actual, like, risk we were taking here.
I mean, stomach acid was a thing in Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's true. There was an entire boss that had it in the area.
Yeah. To be honest, with the stomach acid and that boss was just annoying, not really dangerous.
The Dream Eaters are still, like, bothering me.
They're easily my least favorite enemy in Kingdom Hearts.
I think I prefer, like, the classic Heartless. The Nobodies had a lot of character to them. That chest is just upside down.
Yeah.
Oh!
I think there might be, like, a gimmick or something where if you upset his stomach, he'll turn around and gravity's the other way.
Oh! Okay, that's neat. Do I just have to...
His stomach uvulas, you know.
Don't we all have those? Pretty sure. Yeah, so they only gave us the summaries after something happened that, like, related to it. So, honestly, if it wasn't Repliku, it would have been really weird for Chain of Memories to be summed up there. I'm really just choosing logic against Kingdom Hearts, and somehow it's working for me.
First time I saw it, I thought it was supposed to be, like, Riku arguing with his past self, and I didn't even think it was a real character. It wasn't till the end of the game where I started to realize what they were doing with Xehanort's plan.
Ah yes, the Soranort scheme.
Now, you know what the Soranort part too?
Yeah, remember? I figured that out during the Tron mission. I was like, wait a minute, he's trying to pull this shit again, the Terra plan, but with Sora.
Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot. It's been a while.
That it has. So, yeah, I basically know everything that I need to know about the game. Like,
yeah, you figured out most of DDD's plot. I think the only thing left is a couple very endgame surprises.
And at the rate I'm going, I'll probably have those figured out soon, too.
At least one of them's a little left field.
Hey, I'm down with that. I mean, how much vindication have I been giving you about Kingdom Hearts being understandable? Like...
I mean, I've always known that Kingdom Hearts isn't... It's not as crazy as people think it is. It sounds crazy when you try to explain it with words, but...
Yeah, or if you see clips of it out of context.
Yeah, out of context, Kingdom Hearts is the most batshit thing you've ever seen.
I love that trend going around of the Looney Tunes Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that too.
That on Twitter has to be one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. And I can't tell if it would like make more sense or less sense if nothing was changed about Kingdom Hearts except Looney Tunes characters instead of Disney characters.
I feel like it would make exactly the same amount of sense, and that's why we're loving it so much.
That's fair.
It's like it fits in so perfectly.
It feels like a natural evolution of Kingdom Hearts What If.
Who would be the Pete? Would it be the hen? I say. Forget his name.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn is Pete.
No. Wouldn't that be Elmer Fudd? No, Yosemite Sam. It'd be Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam is Pete. Yes.
I'm with
Elmer
it.
Elmer Fudd. What would Elmer Fudd be? There aren't really that horribly many House of Mouse characters they use in Kingdom Hearts. Now I think about it.
Yeah, despite it being like a pretty big meme, as far as Kingdom Hearts' canon goes, the only real characters from Disney that affect it are Pete, kind of, but mostly because he follows Maleficent around, King Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. And that's about it.
I don't think Bugs has a mini, so would it just be
Lola.
Witch Hazel when... Oh, I forgot about Lola!
I think most of the internet either tries to.
Oh my god. Okay, it's not a House of Mouse character, but Witch Hazel replacing Merlin. That would be glorious.
I mean, we've seen how wacky it can be. Just look at, like, Space Jam.
I've only seen the first Space Jam.
Second Space Jam went wild. Rick and Morty were in it for, like, a second.
I was really annoyed that it wasn't 2D animation.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. I wish there was more 2D animation.
It's like, the original Space Jam was one of the only movies that had the same charm that Who Framed Roger Rabbit did, of having real characters interact with 2D animated ones.
I need to rewatch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's a good movie.
I watch it about once a year or so. It's a really fun movie.
Yeah, I need to start, like, making traditions with myself of movies I see yearly, because every once in a while I'll be like, why haven't I seen this in a while? And I'll just have completely lost track of it.
Every Christmas, my dad and I watch a Muppets Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve. Specifically so, after all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas is now a fact. It's one of the songs in the movie.
One of my favorite things to do just for the sake of chaos is Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't watch it when I'm getting ready for Halloween or Christmas. I watch it for Thanksgiving.
I mean, there aren't any Thanksgiving movies, so...
Isn't there like a Charlie Brown one? I could have sworn.
It's not a movie, that's a TV special.
Okay, you know what? Fair. That's a fair point. Get real sick of your crap, you freaking giant bears. This must be what Persona 4 fans that don't like Teddy feel like. I know, because I'm most likely one of them. I don't mind Teddy, but he can be a bit much.
Teddy is so annoying. It's like every single time he says anything, it annoys me. He's always the comic relief character.
Yeah.
With, like, the only exception maybe be when he gets his persona. Or at least as far in the game as I am.
That is definitely something I will criticize about both Persona 4 and Persona 5. They really have issues of making their designated comic relief characters have decent moments.
Ryuji gets good moments, although they sometimes take his good moments and then turn into a joke immediately after.
The problem is they backlash his moments immediately after. Like, the amount
with
of...
Ryuji, it only bothered me once, and that was where he almost died saving them on the boat.
And even then, that wasn't his fault. That was people reacting to him.
Yeah. That was the only time that the Ryuji being the butt of the joke all the time bothered me. Like, I even provoked it a lot of times where if it gave me the option to ask Ryuji, then I would pick that option.
I I mean, I did definitely pick enough options to bully other characters. So maybe I shouldn't be one to talk in regards to that.
I think the only exception is if Goro Akechi asked me something, I usually sided with Ryuji. Because I do not like Goro Akechi until 3rd semester.
Yeah, honestly, my reaction to Akechi, I feel like that was very fun. Still can't get over the fact that Lin was there for his first appearance and her just disgust. Oh, him. It was fantastic.
Alright, my dad has dinner ready. I will be back in a few minutes.
Alright, have fun. Wow.
Alright.
This looks fun. Yeet! Okay. On the bright side, I'm not completely hopeless. Ah, crap. I'm that close to dropping already? Not a fan. Oh, okay, I see now. That's cool. Oh no, platforming. Whatever will I do? And there I go. Oh no. Ugh. Okay, Sora, do your thing, bud. Okay. So now I need to take Sora to Pranksters. We do be going though.
Here we go. There. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Faster. Ha. Faster. Faster. Here we go. Yeah.
Drops are weird. Like, how does this even make sense?
Faster. Ha.
I get if there's like a Dream Eater in the way or something, but...
Back off. Ha.
Yeah, so,
Back off.
totally get it
Here we go. Ha.
in the case of if there's a Dream Eater in the way, but if it's just a bunch of balloons in the way, like, how is that an issue?
Faster. Yeah. Faster. Faster. Ha. Yeah.
We did it! Okay, so Sora gets to spend time in an amusement park, and Riku is just haunted by my past. Boy, that sure is funny.
Wow.
That Pinocchio. He must have his poor father worried sick.
Does he now?
Still, that little fella's some miracle. Imagine, Mr. Geppetto's wooden puppet brought to life by the Blue Fairy. She made his wish for a son come true because he's given so much happiness to
Thank you
others.
for the Deus Ex.
Now
Thank
Pinocchio
you for
needs
the
to guide him
explanation,
and be his
Jiminy. I
conscience.
appreciate it.
So maybe one day he can be a real. Well, now let's not get ahead of ourselves, Jiminy. First, you gotta go find Pinocchio.
Huh? Hey, Jiminy, what's up?
Who are you? You shouldn't be here, young man.
What? Are you okay, Jiminy?
Huh? You mean you've heard of me?
Oh
Wait.
boy, we're gonna have to deal with Sora being
The name
confused.
Jiminy Cricket's already spread far and wide.
Really? You feeling all right? It's me, Sora.
Sora, you say? Gosh, I don't think I recognize you, but the name does have a familiar ring.
Oh,
Do you have your journal with you?
In the sleeping worlds, real time does not
Alright, so this is
flow
the explanation Andrew gave me the other day.
unless one restores the world by waking it from its slumber. It will stay locked in a dream forever. Thus, you may encounter familiar faces, but they are just figments of the dream. In actuality, they are sound asleep, trapped within a world that is also sleeping. What's more, whilst someone may no longer dwell in the real version of a world, dreams may paint a fuller picture and restore what seems to be missing.
Okay, I see.
The real Jiminy Cricket wasn't trapped in this world, so maybe it's like the dream world's putting him back where he belongs.
Oh, holy shit,
What's
you
that?
figured it out.
I can't hear you.
Oh my god, Sora figured it out.
It's very nice to meet you, Jiminy.
Well, sure. The feeling's mutual, Sora.
Oh, yeah. So, how come you said I need to get out of here?
You can't fool me. You still think we know each other. And you've just about got me thinking it too. But where was I? Oh, yes. This is a terrible place. Boys here are allowed to wreck things and loaf around and make jackamules of themselves. And poor lost Pinocchio. He wandered in here on my watch. That's right. That's where I must have heard your name, Sora. From my friend Pinocchio.
He knows me? But how?
Shame on you, Pinocchio. Playing hooky and goofing off in a place like this?
I'm sorry, Jiminy. I was going to school till I met somebody. Yeah, two big monsters with big green eyes. Huh?
Oh, you don't say. And then what?
Jiminy is not taking his shit,
they
I love
tied me
it.
in a big sack. Oh,
Sounds like you were horsing around.
but I snuck off when they weren't looking. My nose! What's happened?
There. You see where those tall tales will get you?
But it's all true. Even the fella in the black clothes who said to play a trick on Sora.
What? Now, who was he? I've had just about enough of your fibbing.
Interesting.
Hold on. I guess that part was true. Tell me, Pinocchio, did that man in black say
Frickin'
anything
young
else to you?
Xehanort wrecking shit.
He sure didn't.
Well, good.
Hey, look at that.
That star again. The Blue Fairy.
Why, Pinocchio? What has happened to your nose?
Oh,
Perhaps you haven't been telling the truth, Pinocchio. Sir Jiminy?
Well, you see, Your Honor.
Your
Miss
Honor.
Fairy,
oh, please help me. I'm awful sorry.
You see, Pinocchio, a lie keeps growing and growing until it's as plain as the nose on your face.
I'll never lie
That the
again.
reason?
Honest, I won't.
I don't remember. It's been a while
I'll
since I've seen
forgive you
Pinocchio.
this once. But remember, a boy who won't be good might just as well be made of wood.
We'll be good, won't we?
Very well. But this is the last time I can help you.
Alright. Okay.
That guy again.
Forget him. If I don't find Pinocchio, he'll turn into a donkey like the rest of the boys.
Right. Then let me help you find him, Jiminy.
Really? I'd be grateful. But how in the world do you know Pinocchio?
Oh, hey! Over there! I see him!
Gosh, that is Pinocchio.
All aboard, Jiminy.
Take it away!
Yeah! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Ha! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Ha! Back off! Thunder!
Okay, so shouldn't Sora be in danger of turning into a donkey too? Okay, this is cool. I like this.
Yes!
Oh no, Blazara!
Oh!
There you are, you little shit!
Pinocchio! There you are.
Pinocchio, it's not safe for you here. Listen to Jiminy and go back to...
Oh,
What?
my!
Dream Eaters!
Ah, shit, we've been debated.
Only one way to solve this problem.
Murder! My man!
Bitch.
We got pranked real hard right there.
Hey!
So I am shocked that Sora genuinely figured out that this isn't his Jiminy. Like, he had to flashback for it, but he figured it out.
I had to think about it for a minute. That's me on any test in college. Stuff I should know. I have to flash back and try and remember it.
Like, I guess he borrowed the brain cell back from Goofy before he left.
Are you sure about that? Sora's really dumb in DDD.
He still figured it out. Like, he didn't try convincing Jiminy. Of course I know you. Why don't you remember?
That was one of the earliest responses to Kingdom Hearts 3 when it came was, oh, thank God Sora's not as dumb as he was in DDD. I mean, they still have Sora's kind of dumb jokes, but it's toned down a little bit.
Well,
Those Dream Eaters were pretending to be
Sora's
Pinocchio.
probably still thinking
So,
that everything's
then
a
where's the real
test right
Pinocchio?
now, so he doesn't really see that there's huge
Look at the top of
stakes,
that
right?
tower.
You're right.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on,
clearly another Dream Eater. It's the clothes.
Sora doesn't figure out that it's not huge stakes anymore until it's way too late.
Neil. I didn't realize I was playing Sonic Adventure 2.
So, we seeing Danny at all today?
I think he works tonight. He might hop
rip.
in later on,
I mean, you are gonna be here 5 hours.
right? Okay, come here, Dream Eater jackass. I know you're not the actual Pinocchio.
Gee, Pinocchio, how'd you manage to get up here?
Come on, let's go home.
Oh no, jump scare. Ah!
It is Spoopy Month.
Another imposter.
Sus.
Although, if I remember correctly, Spoopy Day is already passed.
There. See him walking?
Is Spoopy Day not Halloween?
Sure, if that's really
Yes.
him.
Don't give up, Jiminy.
Well, then
Come on,
that's in 2
let's
days.
go.
Today's the 29th.
See, I'm really off track.
Yeah, Halloween's the last day of the month, so it wouldn't be Spoopy Month anymore if Spoopy Day had ended.
It's Spoopy Month because it's the month with Halloween in it, so...
Exactly. So if Spoopy Day had already passed, it would no longer be Spoopy Month.
I treat all of December as Christmas month, and Christmas isn't the last day of December.
That's fair.
That's why I get really annoyed when I hear Christmas songs in November, though, because the day after Christmas, all the radio channels stop playing Christmas songs, but I'm still in the mood.
So, shouldn't Sora be...
You're tired of Christmas because you were celebrating Christmas before Christmas.
Yeah. So, I thought of this because the whole gimmick here is that the boys turn into jackasses, right?
Yeah.
So, wouldn't Sora be in danger of turning into a jackass, too?
Don't they have to do and act certain ways to do it? I don't remember. It's been forever since I've actually seen Pinocchio. But like, Sora's not acting like a jackass.
No more than usual, anyway.
Well, if there's one thing you can say about Sora, it's that he's oppressively nice.
Yeah, he's more a dumbass than a jackass. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jiminy made it seem like it was specifically the place, not the actions. So, I was just wondering. Also, I was hoping to get to the boss with Riku, but that sure didn't happen. I dropped like almost
You must always drop at the most inconvenient possible moment.
Yeah, like as soon as you left, I dropped. Boy, how about them flying machines? Aha! There is a
the
thing
Prankster's
here.
Paradise actually had a kind of cool... Oh my god, how did I not know there wasn't a chest in the... I don't think I've ever gotten that chest.
I figured there would be something to do with this. I thought that there might be something at the top or in one of the cars.
I tend not to do a lot of exploring in DDD though, because I don't find its movement fun.
That's fair. Okay, so where's the next fake Pinocchio?
Like, just because I can get anywhere on the map doesn't mean it's fun to get there.
Doesn't mean you want to.
Yeah.
Find Pinocchio outside? Okay, so... I'm just being dumb thinking he's still in the amusement park. The nerve and audacity, I know.
Oh man, I'm getting flashbacks to Melody of Memory. This song's hard. Like, it was one of the first songs that took me a good 3 tries to pass.
Oh, by the way, a bit of a level disparity between me and Riku. I don't know how that happened, but...
So Sora's 21, what's Riku?
18.
Oh. You're doing it backwards, Cameron. Riku should have the higher number.
I don't know why Sora's is higher. I could have sworn I did more stuff with Riku. Okay. Oh, silly me. The exit gate isn't actually how you leave. Silly me. I'm just an idiot.
Silly.
Alright. Hey, more snacks I can feed the freaking souls of past Keyblade wielders. This is seriously messed up.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't think I will ever get over it. So let's see. I already know the Sora Nord thing. I already know Repliku. I already know the secret of the Dream Eaters. You said there's just like 1 or 2 things left. That's exciting. Because I'm wondering if I'll have a chance to figure those out beforehand.
I don't really see how you're gonna figure it out beforehand, because... I mean, 2 of them aren't really going to be surprises, but they're not alluded to at all. And one of them is just really out of left field.
I mean, you weren't expecting me to figure out the Dream Eater thing. So who
Honestly,
knows at
though,
this point?
like you were just saying whatever about the Dream Eaters. Like you were mentioning that Riku was a Dream Eater, and then you just immediately jumped into a what if, and I couldn't keep quiet about it because it was so spot on.
Yeah, the problem is, if Sora had the symbol on him, then I could have thought it was just a Dream World thing. But he specifically doesn't, and Riku specifically does.
Like if you had played this game before there was an ending to Union, I would have went, interesting theory, and that would have been it.
I mean, Danny didn't know. I spoiled Union for him. Isn't that hilarious?
I've been telling Danny to watch the ending to Union for a good month and a half, 2 months by then, so...
I just think it's really funny.
Did you slog your way through Union?
No, not yet, I need to.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's worth it. The payoff is good.
Ooh, aerial slam. Is that an attack, or is that... Does that go in my action commands? Sure does not look like it's in these. Okay, so it would be in my... Is that actually something I want? I think I've got a pretty decent kit right now. Shit! There! You absolute drunken control scheme. Ooh, royal cake. What was the point of getting up here?
To get the royal cake. I mean, to be fair, royal cakes are the best items to give to your spirits in the game, so...
Okay. I thought I had to solve a puzzle or something. I didn't realize the door would just frickin' open.
Well, of course, you fought the enemies, and now the door opens. That's what happens in video games.
Once more, I'm expecting more kind of exploration puzzle solving than I actually get.
Puzzle solving's only really a thing in Kingdom Hearts 1, and...
Yeah, I definitely didn't notice any of that
Kingdom Hearts
in
1.
BBS or 2.
I think there's a puzzle or two in 3, most of which are optional.
Oh, okay, so there's like cool shit hidden behind them, but it's not necessary.
I think I don't know if it would count as a puzzle, but there's a dancing minigame that's required, and other than that...
Oh, in, Tangled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know of that.
It's not hard to complete, or to get done for the story, but it's a pain in the ass if you're going for Ultimate Weapon.
Gotta complete Jiminy's Journal, which means a high score in the minigames.
Yeah, you have to get a high score in every minigame in Kingdom Hearts 3, and getting the high scores is a pain in the ass. The worst one for me was the dancing minigame.
It was kind of a pain to do that in KH2. Because, remember, I went for Plat in KH2.
I have
Pinocchio!
thought about going for Plat
Jiminy,
most
help
Kingdom
me,
Hearts
Jiminy.
games,
Oh, my
but
stars above!
every single one except for 3 had at least one trophy
I got it
that
covered.
I was just like, no, it's not worth it.
Was it the Gummy Ship missions in 2?
It was the Gummy Ship missions in 1. I didn't even get to doing Gummy Ships in 2, because there was...
Look at you.
Like, I can't get past the Mushroom 13.
I think for now, you
Ah,
two better get
yeah.
out of here.
The Mushroom 13 were a bit
Also,
of a
Lingering
struggle.
Will.
God.
If I threw myself at it enough, I'm confident I could get all 13 of the data battles. I've only done like 5 of them right now, but it's just because I haven't really thrown myself at most of them enough.
What the shit's happening now?
I have thrown myself at Lingering Will a lot and not made a hell of a lot of progress. Although I did not try your Duck Player strategy.
Which strategy?
You said something about using Duck Flare to destroy Lingering Will, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. He also
Yeah, I didn't
worked
do that.
on- Crap, which one was it? Was it Zaldin? The one in Beast's Castle?
Oh god, that might help me with Zalt, because Zalden is one of the
Yeah.
ones that I've thrown myself
So,
at and not had good luck with.
When Zalden has his Aeroga up, you can only do 1 damage to him. Like, no matter how powerful your attack is, it'll only do 1 damage. So, the way that Duck Flare works is it's a ton of weak attacks, not one powerful attack. So it does a lot of chipping away at him. The problem is you can only use it when Donald is conscious.
Yeah.
Are there supposed to be more Dream Eaters?
Because I saw at least one Dream Eater. I know you're supposed to be able to get higher.
Okay, I see what happened. There was just one left and it was hiding.
Yeah.
Love when that happens.
I believe there's a chest at the highest point of this little area. I don't remember for sure. It's probably not worth going for anyway.
Yeet! I wish that did damage instead of just knocking them on their ass. If they hit a wall, it hurts them, but that's about it. We did
Man,
it!
I heard the sound and my stomach just went into my throat. That don't you?
Oh, hi,
Drop
Joe!
meter.
You
Oh,
again?
this douche again. Don't talk to me or my son ever again!
This isn't possible.
I'm sorry!
My,
Just-
my.
Oh,
A
boy.
hollow puppet that's managed to grow a heart. Just imagine.
I mean, wait till you get one of my favorite bosses in 3.
Pinocchio isn't anything like you nobodies. But if Pinocchio could be given one, shouldn't you be able to have a heart inside you too?
Yes, thank you, Sora. I think that's the point of the game.
Maybe so.
Or at least part.
However, do not
Oh
forget
boy,
that
Data
you
and puppets and
yourself
things that
are
shouldn't
not
have
so
hearts
very
can with enough time
different
get
from
hearts.
us.
It's almost like we did that with Coded, just to prove a point. You
I
know,
mean, they even did it in Smash Brothers. Sora can see the heart in anything.
Anything like a nobody.
you know, as
That
if
doesn't
we
make any
didn't
sense.
have enough proof that nobody's gonna have hearts from, days. Yep, Kingdom Hearts 2 sure did happen.
Those things are so long.
I mean, yeah, it's almost like it's trying to summarize a whole ass game.
Like, they keep trying to just solve the you can't pick up any Kingdom Hearts game and be fine problem by having summaries, but it just doesn't work. And most of the people that are playing the games have played all the other
They've
ones.
found a way. Okay, track down Pinocchio and Jiminy. God damn it, you bastards! Yes, Drop Bar, I see you.
On the bright side, once you're through DDD, it's all uphill. Everything else is great.
Okay, you know what? Screw it.
Whereas the phrase, it's all downhill. Yeah, it's all downhill, that's the phrase.
That means it gets worse.
Isn't it if it's all downhill, it gets easier, it gets better? And if it's uphill, it's a challenge, it's worse?
I think both can work.
I
Like,
don't know.
it's all downhill from here can mean it gets worse or it gets easier. So I guess it depends on the context. Okay, thank you.
Like, it gets better after DDD. You have a movie, a really fun tech demo, and 3. And then I wouldn't really suggest streaming it because talking and playing a rhythm game is at the same time ain't easy.
Yeah,
But there
I
do
know.
be melody of memory.
I was trying to stream a little bit of Persona 4 dancing, and when it got to the rhythm parts, it was hard to focus. But most of it was just a massive freaking visual novel, I swear to God. Like, I kept forgetting
Oh, yeah.
it's supposed to be a rhythm game.
Well, it's Persona 5 dancing. They don't have very many songs, so they have to distract you with a visual novel.
Oof.
They really should have waited to make the dancing games until Strikers and Royal were out.
Heck, even Q2. Like, if they had some of the songs from Q2, that would have helped. Yeah, one of the people I watch on Twitter had a poll of which of the modern Persona games, counting all of the additional stuff. Oh wow, you have quite the bug in your stomach, my dude. Which of the modern Persona games has like the best extended universe around it? And I think it's a bit too soon for Persona 5 to win out.
Oh, I really like Persona 5's, like, what it's doing so far. I want at least one more spin-off real bad, though. I've joked about Persona 5 Kart before, but I would take that.
Same! Like, no, same!
I'll take it.
And I think a big issue with Persona 5's Extended is that Strikers kinda just ignores some character development for the sake of comedy.
They're that, and they're like afraid to mention anything that would be spoilers. I am terrified that they're going to bring Sumi back and keep calling her Kasumi.
Oh god!
So that they don't spoil people.
That would
like
be...
that is a nightmare of
I'd
mine.
rather they just call her Violet and refuse to call her by any name if that's what they're gonna do. Like, or if they only refer to her in like the second person, like, you know, our friend the gymnast. Rather
like,
than...
that would be real weird if she was right there. Just hey youing her the whole game.
I guess that's one of the big issues, is that a lot of Persona memes are spoilers, too. But Atlas is really hard on trying to avoid spoilers of their games.
Did you see that guy that made the joke that I was tweeting about earlier?
Which joke?
Alright, so a guy, they were fighting the boss with, what's-his-face that drives the car? Jose. And the guy wrote, "You better not have put Kasumi in the party, she's weak to cars."
Dude! That is... Oh my god! Ugh! Wait, was that the boss of this world?
Yeah, that was the boss of this world.
Oh my god! That really was just a frickin' footnote, wasn't it? I spent more time lost in the whale's large intestine than I did fighting the boss.
Just like Kingdom Hearts 1.
You know what? Fair. Actually,
I was only sent into the past.
Yeah. I put a gif of a guy being held down from trying to go beat ass and like throw hands.
Maybe it's like Master Yen
Oh man, that is seriously not okay. Like, I love dark humor, but come on, man.
Oh, I hate that it's like a solid joke, but I want to kill him anyway.
Like, I will give you props for that joke. It was clever and thought out, but I also hate you and will never forgive you.
It was clever, thought out, and I will never forgive you for it.
Alright, and I'm probably getting close to the boss of Sora, too. That's probably where Jiminy and Pinocchio are. Yay! And it's not gonna let me progress to the next set of worlds until Sora finishes, so it's time to drop, boys.
Drop it. Bam, bam. Nighty-night.
Rip Riku. Alright, let's find these assholes.
Yeah. Ha, hey, yeah. Ha.
I forgot that it makes a bell clank every time you hit it.
It's hilarious!
Was the Tron World Keyblade not better?
Tron World had better magic, this had better strength, I think it was.
Okay.
No, this had better magic, that had better strength, and I have a lot of magic stuff, like my Balloonga and stuff.
Alright.
Plus, it's really funny just whacking someone and hearing the freaking bell clang. Like, it reminds me of the Timeless River Keyblade from 2.
Keyblades in DDD are probably just at their least interesting. Because it's really the only difference are the stats. They don't really have neat abilities. I'm sorry, I just can't look at this game and not complain.
No, you're fine, man. Like, it's a weird shift for our, like, dynamic, because I'm not really bitching about the game too much compared to what I was doing early on in, Birth by Sleep and 2, right?
Oh, this is the game that, as a fan, it frustrates me. Anything Kingdom Hearts 1 does weak, I can just chalk up to first game problems and look away.
Yeah, you know, that's probably...
This is really late in the series to be having problems like these.
That's actually a really good point. A lot of what KH1 does can be excused as just first game jitters.
It's the matter of, like, I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 so many times that
you're used to
a lot of its problems, I've figured out how to work around them and turn the problems into advantages.
Compared to DDD, which you've played all of twice.
And I don't want to play it more times than that. I might never play DDD all the way through again, to be honest.
Man, on the bright side, I think I've gotten, like, all of my negative mojo for the series out, so the next few things I'm just gonna be gushing about, I bet.
I hope so. I don't know if it'll become your favorite in the series, but I would really enjoy it if you could enjoy 3 as much as a lot of my friends do. It's a fantastic experience. Doesn't do everything right, but what game does?
True. Man, speaking of a first game of weirdness, the other day Danny and I were actually, like, trying to contemplate the deal with the Keyblade choosing Sora. And
what about it?
I posited that it makes sense post KH1 because he has Ven's heart in him, so the Kingdom Key recognizes Sora's heart as having a Keyblade wielder in it. And thus it's like an close enough so he didn't need the ritual or anything.
Sora. Oh.
I
Yes,
suppose, but I really
You
don't
must be
think
the
it's
blue
that. I think it's that the Keyblade was going there anyway, because that's
That's
where
right.
Riku was.
And
And Riku warped out, and Sora was the only one there.
Went off to look for Pinocchio.
And the Keyblade went,
And he
good enough.
Keyblade was just like, ah, shit, I'm desperate at this guy, I guess.
Have you told Pinocchio and Jiminy about it yet?
Yes.
And then, of course, the
When I told
Keyblade
them
was supposed to be
Geppetto was
Riku's,
still
that's why
alive
Riku can
inside the
take it.
whale, and at the
But
bottom of the sea,
Sora
those
then
two
proves
little
himself more
ones
worthy,
ran
and it
off
goes
at
back to
once.
Sora.
They're very determined
Yeah,
to save
I
him.
think I also connected it to
that's
some of the
crazy.
spells that
I've gotta
KH1
find
Sora
them.
can do. Like, some of the moves and stuff that he can do compared to later on in the series. Because, can he not use Graviga, but he can in the first game?
Yeah, gravity as a magic element only exists in
monstro?
Kingdom Hearts 1.
I've heard of him, Pinocchio. He's
Wind
a
finally
whale.
comes back in 3.
No,
He
Birth
swallows
by
whole
Sleep
ships
had Graviga.
alive. And
Oh yeah, I
besides,
forgot.
it's dangerous.
Okay.
Why-
Yeah, which is why I thought it had to do with,
Goodbye,
like,
Jiminy.
him drawing on
Goodbye.
some of Ventus's experiences,
I
because
may
he
be
was able to
live
do
bait
some
down
things
there,
that Ventus could
but I'm
do
with
in
ya.
KH1. But as he learns his own shit, he can't do it anymore.
Although gravity works way different in Kingdom Hearts 1 than it does in Birth by Sleep, that's for sure. Gravity is one of the best attacking spells in Kingdom Hearts 1. Because it does damage based off of health percentage. So when you use gravity at an enemy with a lot of health, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's just
Of course,
a
the more
theory.
damage you do to him, the less damage it does, so... It's
Yeah,
only really
so-
useful at the beginning of a fight.
Yeah, I enjoy attacks like that. It's definitely a creative thing to add to your kit.
I used it a lot on the big enemies. Unfortunately, it wasn't nearly as useful on bosses. It's supposed to be busted if it was that useful on bosses. Then you never really got used to using it, but like, Strike Raid and Sonic Rave are awesome in Kingdom Hearts 1. because you have a lot of iframes.
I feel like an absolute idiot. I didn't realize I can flow motion jump off of the big enemies. I thought I had to just tackle them to the side.
Oh. Oh yeah, I can flow motion jump off the big enemies, did you know?
Yeah,
Oh god, Discord, don't do that.
I thought I was legitimately forced to, like, throw them to the side instead of jumping off for a powerful attack.
Oh no, it's the frog!
I have a bad feeling about this, based on your reaction.
It's the frog. Fear the frog.
I mean, I
The
know...
frog is one of, like, 2 super bosses in this game.
Wait, are you shitting me? That's one of the
frog...
super bosses right there?
Okay, so the frog, you fight it across multiple worlds, and it gets harder each time you fight it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it was like one of the endgame super bosses just standing there. And I could have gotten my shit absolutely rocked.
I mean, it's not that powerful yet, but it'll get that powerful if you start fighting it. I think I only beat it in one world.
What you doing up there? Long live the king.
I've actually never beaten DDD's other super boss. Leveling up in DDD sucks, so I'm not sure I ever will.
Who is it? Or is it, like, important?
It's not story important at all. Do you want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Julius.
The, like, Jekyll and Hyde fucker?
Yeah, the evil Pete.
Yo, Kiraga!
Like Monster Pete. Julius.
I have Kiraga now. I am inevitable. And I have another magic boost. Right, this motherfucker. Do you know how absolutely insane this freaking seal is? Like, I got no idea what's going on with its shit.
Yeah. But now you have more HP.
I got a whole lot more HP now. What the... okay, sure, Kingdom Hearts. How many times have I said sure, Kingdom Hearts in my time playing this series?
Probably a lot.
Oh, we're just underwater now. Shouldn't I have turned into a mermaid, or does that not happen every time?
World and also a dream, so I guess that's also why you don't need to breathe underwater.
Oh!
Then again, Sora can be underwater for ages in Kingdom Hearts 3 and it just doesn't matter.
Okay, how much is high jump? Yep, that's a high jump, alright.
Oh, you forgot to equip high jump?
Sure did! What kind of labyrinth that's... Okay, lovely. There's not really a reason to have glide in this game either, is there?
Nope. I'm pretty sure it's still here, but nope.
Okay.
Could have used an aerial dodge, but you don't get that either. At least aerial dodge would have been useful to move out of the way suddenly.
Okay, thank you, Kingdom Hearts. What? Okay, I thought for sure it ate the input for the start of the fight. I would have just been standing in the middle of these assholes, ready to get my ass kicked. That was surprisingly generous of it.
Kingdom Hearts games are usually pretty polished, so...
Yeah, like, I'll give them kudos for that. Hello, Kupo.
Oh. I think the boss is through here, by the way, so... Be prepared!
shit. It's gonna be one of these little dungeon things, isn't it? God, going for 100% completion in an area like this would be a piece of shit.
At least you're not required to ride a dolphin.
Oh, hey, yeah, hey, yeah.
Ride a dolphin?
Okay, I guess you've never played Kingdom Hearts 1 Atlantica ever.
No, you told me to completely skip Atlantica 1.
I forgot if you had gone back and done it later, like you did with 2. Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 1 Atlantica, in order to get through one of the rooms, you have to clear all of the enemies out of the dolphin's path. And if you try riding it, they'll spawn and it'll make you let go. And once you've done it, then the dolphin will finally take you to the next room, because you can't swim up current, but the dolphin can.
Okay, I see.
It is a pain in the freaking ass.
The only reason I went back for Atlantica in 2 is because that's how I needed to unlock Will.
Yeah.
You need to complete all worlds in order to take on Will. Including the bullshit ones.
Atlantica in 2 is short, but it's way more annoying. I will take the labyrinth over that.
There's a... no, I want to go this way. What the fuck? What's the point of those guys?
I don't know, you can literally fly through the air at all times always, so...
Yeah, it seems kinda pointless. Like, I appreciate you trying to help out, bud, but I'm like...
Like, the game has level design like you're supposed to platform like normal, but it just has this busted-ass system in it. Yeah! Part of why I hate how flow motion works in DDD. There's no limiters to it at all. Oh, I hate this attack because you're stuck in it for an age once you're caught.
Yeah, that's just like a year off my drop counter, I swear to God.
Can't wait to drop in the boss.
It looks like I just need to kick their ass fast. I've got Balloon Guh. Like, I have some Guh spells already, so I think I'm doing well for myself in that regard.
Kind of like Birth by Sleep, it's not too hard to get hold of Guh pretty soon. I guess he's made of wood, he doesn't need to breathe.
What about Jimmy then? So
this isn't about him.
Do I have to beat up the whale?
Sorry, Donald's routed. This isn't about him.
So, where's, like, real Jiminy during all this? Because, like, that's Dream Jiminy.
Real Jiminy's in the real world with Yen, Sid, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Just watching us have a coma standing up?
I guess.
Like, what are they doing with their time? Like, Mickey, I'm just saying, you could be looking for Aqua right now, you fuck.
Pinocchio! Jiminy!
I am very upset about that. Oh. Hello, boss. Like, I get he doesn't know she's there for a long time. But he still had, like, he knows by the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, right?
Yeah.
Because that's still, like, a full year during the events of Kingdom Hearts 2.
As of right now, you know for sure that Mickey knows where Aqua is because of Coded.
Yeah. So, he could be looking for her now, but he isn't.
Yes.
Hell, he knows about Shion now, because I coded.
I suppose there wasn't a lot of context there, because... Yeah... They showed Shion's face, but didn't really explain who she was to them.
What am I supposed to do here?
I do have to say, to anyone who was surprised Shion comes back, like, have you been paying attention? Because they've been hinting about her return since the game she died in.
I mean, she's literally in Roxas, who is in Sora, so, like, yeah, of course. She's He's in there fucking somewhere. People just don't know.
Oh. He returned to Sora, not to Roxas. That's why she was sparkling away, not sparkling to his chest.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I was just justifying that as why Roxas could use 2 Keyblades, because he had it. His heart.
Roxas can use
Shion's.
2 Keyblades because he can use his Keyblade and he can use Ventus's Keyblade.
Ah. I see.
Yeah, so Kingdom Key is Sora's Keyblade, the other one is Ventus's.
Okay, so I was on the right track. I was just completely off on the who.
That's the same reason Sora can dual wield in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's because he has his own heart and Ventus's heart. I think I remember this boss being the most annoying Dream Eater boss in the game. Because you're always trying to chase him.
Get back here!
Like
And
everything
let me
he
kill
does.
You fuck!
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, seriously, if he was down at my level, and I can't even jump off the walls.
Well, you can only jump off of real walls, not invisible ones.
Sometimes. Okay, sure, game. Yes, I completely missed him. What a klutz am I. Oh, God. Dang it, Kingdom Hearts!
Back off! Yeah, thunder!
I'm somewhere under him. Not the worst spot to be in, I suppose.
Let's go!
What's with the camera angle here? The angle for that animation got freaking broke.
Is it even doing damage? There it goes.
It looks like I'm only doing damage to it sometimes, if it feels like being dealt damage. Like, I'll let you have this one, bud.
I like the Comet one best, because that one's the most consistent. It does a lot of damage all at once.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, sure, game, I suppose I can do that.
Yeah, so now you gotta find the break and destroy it. You're painfully slow on your feet because DDD problems. Alright, now let's use a reality shift. I'll admit, this part's a little fun.
Monstro's fucking pissed!
Monstro's in a bubble.
What he gonna do?
Well, the reality shift of this world is to just put enemies in a bubble, so now you've put Monstro in a bubble. So it's the same thing you would have been doing if you actually used reality shifts the whole game, or the whole world, but now on a much bigger scale.
So now I just have to dodge his attacks so he doesn't pop the bubble, right?
Yeah.
God, we are moving so slow! Sora, I appreciate that you have the spirit, but like, we...
Alright, he shouldn't be able to just turn around and attack you, man.
Yay! Okay. 1 world down, 1 hour down. How about that shit?
That's the rate you expect from Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like 30 minutes. Thanks, Monstro.
Sora, shouldn't you be freezing right now?
Oh. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Oh, man. Frankly, I would have lost my shit if he'd ended up on Destiny Island's beach, somehow. Or Port Royal or some shit.
Bum, bum, ba-da, ba, ba, da-da-da.
God. Oceans and Kingdom Hearts are weird.
I get it now.
It's one sky, one Destiny Cam, not one ocean, one
Pinocchio and
Destiny.
Jiminy's world gets dragged into darkness. And they end up cast into the sea between worlds, along with Monstro.
Technically, it's
then
outer space, my dude.
They end up in Traverse Town and the belly of the whale,
It's a space
That's when
whale.
we meet for real.
Okay, so
It's like Master Yensid said.
it,
I'm in the dream.
it looks like
Pinocchio's
Sora
world
is
dreaming.
actually figuring some
And
shit
that
out.
world will never be right again until it wakes from sleep.
Like, honestly, with how dumb Sora is usually, I was legitimately expecting him to try arguing with Jiminy. Of course you know me, what happened to your memories? But no, he completely
No. That
okay.
argument belongs in Chain of Memories. That's what every Disney World is like in Chain of Memories.
Okay, so he's been through that shit. Oh, fewer reality shifts, but extra boost in strength and magic. That sounds like my kind of thing.
What a shame. Less reality shifts that we definitely use a lot.
Whatever will I do?
He'll
Okay,
be
so our
just
actual
fine as
bodies
long as
aren't
we
just
goose with him.
standing there in Yensid's room.
You don't think? No.
No, they put him in the closet. It was kind of creepy looking at him.
It's a raven.
Oh,
Oh.
I wonder what that could
raven
mean. It's
is
not like...
Maleficent's.
Oh, there you go.
good job, Yensid. You did it.
Why, that's me.
That's a threat.
No, it's a promise.
Did she take
What's
over
it say?
Disney Castle again?
It's from Maleficent. She's kidnapped Minnie.
She took Queen Minnie.
I completely forgot this happened, by the way.
Return to Disney Castle?
Okay.
Oh.
Is she after that Orb of Light thing?
There is no
Because, like,
time to
without
waste.
Minnie there, she can have it, right?
You fellas stay here.
Like, Minnie was the one thing stopping her from having it.
Gosh, I guess you're right, pals. We friends need to stick together.
This whole
Master
cutscene,
Sid,
just
we'll be back.
I forgot this happened.
This entire cutscene was purged from your memory.
I guess.
Look at that basic-ass gummy ship that they took. Mickey doesn't even have a cool one as king. That's hilarious.
The timing
That was like the
is
classic
too
Wayfinder.
Too calculated. Maleficent must sense a change in the forces of darkness. A change like Xehanort.
Oh no, it's Xehanort. As if we haven't been dealing with that fucker for a while.
Is this a Norton era squeeze?
Alright.